Representatives from cities all over the world come to Amsterdam to learn about its long-term dedication and investment in policies and on-street infrastructure that support cycling. One of the most salient lessons that they learn from the Dutch is to integrate bicycle planning with high-capacity, high-frequency public transit or future transit projects. Because nearly 50% of all train passengers in the Netherlands arrive at the station by bicycle. So this means that the network of bicycle paths feeds public transport and creates its own system. It's called the bike train system. This concept really inspired one of our partners in Burgenland, Austria, in the suburbs of Vienna. After seeing the successful elements of the system here in Amsterdam, they're planning to add on-street bikeways that lead to local train stations, new signage and wayfinding for cyclists, and also, of course, plenty of bike racks at the stations themselves. For Burgenland and many other cities we work with, change came down to a clarity of understanding among different stakeholders that cycling is not just a personal choice. It can be designed, it can be incentivized, and in this case, it can benefit many parties like the city as well as the public transport agency, because more people bicycling means more customers for public transport. Of course, you need the technical design skills, and that means also openness to new designs and new regulations. But crucial are the very context-dependent skills like relationship building, negotiating, and political and regulatory maneuvering necessary to be bold enough to put bicycle infrastructure on the agenda, but also to keep it on the agenda through every election cycle for the next several decades.
An increasing share of Oslo's public buses run on green electricity. But already since 2014, some of the buses have been using biogas from energy-rich organic food waste as their fuel. The biogas buses have lower noise, lower particle pollution and lower climate emissions than conventional buses. The Romerike biogas plant near Oslo was delivered by Cambi and produces sufficient biogas to reduce emissions with the equivalent of about 8,500 cars. The patented Cambi process also eliminates unpleasant smell and dangerous pathogens and converts the food waste into biogas and organic fertilizers. The rapid green transformation required by the Paris Agreement is only possible through close cooperation between ambitious municipalities and innovative technology companies. The Romerike biogas plant is a good example of such a collaboration, where the municipality aimed over and beyond their minimum legal requirements and selected a technology that embraces the circular economy. But the plant is now an inspiration for cities throughout the world. To reduce the emissions now, it is essential that municipalities think strategically about how to achieve their targets. One cannot wait for the ideal technology, one must act, and the best technology available on the market right now has to do.
The city, as the first city in the world, has developed a personal carbon trading model and application. The idea of the application is that it visualizes and tracks the mobility of the user, and the user will be rewarded for more sustainable transport choices.
Well, I downloaded it right away, and the reason actually is that I want to be part of this program. And then, of course, I want to know what is the amount of carbon dioxide I put in the nature.
It could be environmental awareness, it could be the incentives, it could be health, or it could even be the social pressure. The key competencies for a city to achieve a sustainable change like this are leadership, willingness to take action, as well as the broad understanding of the problem or the challenge that we are facing. We need both stick and the carrot in order to achieve the change that we want to see.